Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Rams. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
The first carry now for Kyren Williams. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give them an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
First down, play action. That's complete. Nacua on the left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
19.
3rd and long for him here. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
First down. 1st and 10.
Off the gut they go with Williams. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brandon Jones up for the stop. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They're going play action. Nacua here. He's got it. Yeah, this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here we go. Start. Go.
1st and 10. He keeps it on the option. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 5.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Come on. Set. Cowboy.
Pass play now. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. Pass play on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Rams finish up an excellent opening series. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Hits his running back. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion.
Kill!
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. This finds Franklin. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Man in motion, out of the slot. Working inside the red zone. Gets it to him on the screen. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Finds his back, Kyren Williams. And he's tackled for a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Throw here, third down. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Rams going to punt on fourth down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. Begins his return at the 16. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. He dodged the tackle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
First down, Broncos.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got a first to begin the frame. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jared Verse on the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Here's Nix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Now Nick's on third down. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Come on, ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Throwing now off the play action. Pass it in close. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd down now, 7 to go. He's dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? That slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They go with Williams on the counter. It's inside the 10. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Kyren Williams, the touchdown. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set him up with a feint one way, and then you hit him with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell and stopping you from reaching that end zone.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Even if it doesn't get the 1st down, you can't be mad about that play offensively. The sweep was executed really well. They won the race to the edge, and it netted a solid gain.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, maybe, but he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
On first down, it's Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Ball stays at that 37 here, 2nd and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Setting him on the dive. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's now 4th down.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. And it's the Broncos. With it, 1st and 10. Gets it to the 15. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Dobbins has the Denver touchdown. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Throwing off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Williams now on 1st and 10. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. This one's caught. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Nix looking to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. It connects on the deep shot. And he's gonna be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Working quickly here. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Brought in. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Chidobe, Awuzie, and they're on the tackle. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Cut out left. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down, ball at the 36. Nix to throw again. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Rams.
2nd down, give to Harvey. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Nix from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Third and goal. Here's Nix. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Clean breakup on that throw. So now they're left with fourth and goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Go.
He's back to throw. Screen here for Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Nix off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Here's Harvey running from his own read. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
On the tackle. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes, they so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
Their own 29-yard line.
Ready.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 34-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings that 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready. Ready.
Setting up to throw. Got a man. That's Nakua. We'll have the 1st down and even more. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. So the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Rams 21.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Nix now to throw. And they'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Man in motion here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. For the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock, trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
1st down play, that's at 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Here we go.
Throwing in on 2nd down. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
It's a gain of
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
first and goal at the 8-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Set, ready.
Looking inside the red zone. Short pass brought in.
Malone's pass. Complete to Tutu Atwell. Pick up
Here's
the
second
two.
and goal from the
Brings
6.
up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
Straight ahead with Williams. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
COVID-19.
It's third and goal. Back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. It's an LA touchdown. The Rams parlay the interception into points. Kyron Williams the touchdown. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams take a 4-point lead.
24.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. New set of downs for him at the 38. It's Harvey straight ahead. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be third and long.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
On third down, here's Nix. Lowe finds his back. Harvey. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going for it with Harvey. He'll be the first and more. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Broncos first down.
On first down, it's Nix. This one's caught. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
running for the marker on second. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here's the option give to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Cameron Curl has it. So he'll take over just shy of midfield as his return goes out.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away and offensively. Boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First down, and they go right back to it. Having gained up about a handful there. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Draine. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end.
On the ready.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Another run for Williams. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And he could only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Finds his man over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
It's caught at the 4. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Let's go now.
They'll look to run with Williams. And he's in for the touchdown. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kyren Williams, the touchdown. His 3rd total score of this game. one splits the uprights. And the Rams drive their lead to 11.
Broncos 24.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And he's going to take it back for the LA touchdown. The Rams make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Step 1 is just making the hit block. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit. And they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown. Pressure gets there, right side. It's blocked.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel it. The whole sideline gets deflated. But I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams. And you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
Fields this one at the 3. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring an end to that right near the 25-yard line. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They send a man in motion. Dobbins trying the right side. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Well, he put everything he's got behind it. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. He's looking deep once again. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? It gets him the first on 4th down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Nick's looking to throw. Finds a man right side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To throw, here's Nix. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and long for Nix. He's got a man left. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 10.
41. Broncos 31.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Throwing on 2nd. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos have some new life in the 4th. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense up to the line fast.
1st down, Broncos.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Goes to the hurry up here. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Gets him on the quick hitter. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos making a 4-point game here in the 4th. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Panther 60.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They're going to try and throw it here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
A gain of 10.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he has the first down for the Rams, and partner, that should be all they need to now coast to this win.
Gain of 4 yards.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Let's go.
Running, it's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game.
Here we go.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
At their 48-yard line.
He's down to a knee, and the Rams getting ready to celebrate this win. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.